Sure to cook. Today we're going to be doing meatball subs. We're going to do everything homemade. Then I'm going to add a little Creole seasoning inside of there. I'm going to give this a great stir. Look at that, guys. I am good to go. I hear you. Yes. Oh my God, that is wonderful. So that was about 4 to 5. I'm back. Bye. Welcome back to another episode of Be Sure to Cook. Today we're going to be making baked fish with wild rice and a light cream sauce. So stay tuned and let's do this. That's half cup, maybe a whole cup. So use a whole cup of chicken broth. I don't know why I told you half cup. I'm saying about now because this rice could cook. If you need more, when you cook it, just add another half cup to this. So I usually have half cup, another half cup. You can use a whole cup and a half cup if you need it. Because this rice is actually this is one cup. Okay, guys, you can get the instant wild rice if you want. That's what I've got. This is better than bouillon. Oh, and this is the garlic chicken. I've got all kinds. This is the roasted chicken base. I'm gonna use not even a half of a teaspoon. So a half of a teaspoon of this. And this is what this is, about a half of a teaspoon. Okay, then I'm gonna use some parsley. Now we're gonna put this in the oven. I found a great sauce. Now you don't have to make it homemade. Guess what? They make it for you. All you do is just add extra stuff. I got a Knorr Bernaise Sauce mix that we're going to use on this wonderful fish that we're about to make. Okay, they telling you 1/4 cup of butter. I'm only doing 2 tablespoons. That's just too much butter for me. A whole cup of milk. I'm melting the butter a little bit on my new little cooker that I have, which I have a new stove, guys, a brand new stove here. And it's a cooktop stove. I have a brand new oven in here, and it's just like, wow. That's that rice in there cooking. Okay, so I'm gonna make the sauce for the fish. 2 tablespoons of butter to me is, I don't like butter, especially this is my low fat butter, guys. It has all the omega-3s and everything. It doesn't do your heart, clog up your heart as much. But we're good. I'm just going to melt this, and then we're going to start adding that milk and then whipping in that powder. And we're going to see how this goes. Of course, you got to kind of like doctor it up. And I'm a doctoring type person. So I'm going to put a couple of things in here to kind of doctor this season up, make it taste a little bit better. Okay, I'm getting ready to pour in this milk. Get all my milk in. I got some paprika here. I'm going to add a little smoky paprika in here and stir that up. Okay, that's that powder mix for this bechamel sauce. They want me to whip in. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to whip this in. And I got this on a low simmer. This is going to be good. Okay. Stir your rice to make sure that it's nice. Take 1 or 2 and taste it and make sure it's like you want it. Perfect. So now I know it's soft and tender. I'm going to keep on cooking that down until all that juice cooks out. And then it'll be done. Okay, I know it comes with a little parsley, but I'm going to put a little bit more because I really want that fish to shine. And then I added a little bit of garlic powder in here and paprika right out of the oven. So let me go ahead, look at that. Perfect fluffy rice. Ooh, it's still like cooking in my head. I can still feel it cooking. Ooh, it's hot. Now we're going to be using fresh raised tilapia. Okay, I got a big can and I put aluminum foil on it. And I'm gonna spray some butter on here all over my pan, because this pan here, when I spread the butter on it, it actually gives, it's gonna give the bottom of this fish a little flavor. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit. You don't have to. This is just a tiny, tiny sprinkle of garlic powder. If you don't like garlic powder, disregard the garlic powder. Is of course all of my season blend. And y'all know what that is. You sprinkle that on there all over, because all this butter is gonna melt, and all these seasonings, guess what? They're gonna come straight up and surround that fish that we're gonna be baking. And then guys, we've got the paprika. We're gonna lightly lay paprika on it, just to color your pan. And then, not least, we've got the lemon pepper. And like I said, you did put some lemon pepper on inside your sauce. So you might want to discard this if you don't want to, but I'm going to use this on top of the fish too to give it more flavor, so it can sink down in the fish and get all this fish. Everything I put at the bottom of this pan is what I'm going to put on top of these fish. Okay, I'm laying one at a time down on my pan after I have rinsed these and I have drained these. These are some big pieces of tilapia fish. And I have four big fat pieces. I'm going to rinse off my hands now, guys. And after I do the rinsing, I'm going to dry these off, and we're going to go ahead and start to season the top. Okay, guys, now you're probably saying, oh, you got butter at the bottom. Why do you have butter on the top? Because the butter on the top is going to melt down all over the fish. I'm putting little drops of butter on there. This is melted butter, and it's a margarine, and it's my healthy food butter. It's called Smart Blend Butter. It's good in Smart Balance. I don't know. I had to look at it. Smart Balance Butter. I knew I said something wrong. And it keeps it's for good, it's good butter. It's for your heart and everything, and good cholesterols and good everything. Read up on it, you'll find out it's a good butter. Okay, so I'm putting little drops of this on it. It's going to sit on here, and it's going to melt down as it's cooking, and it's going to keep this fish moist and give it flavor and everything. Last ingredients, just on top of the butter, I'm going to add a little dry parsley to give it that look, that beautiful look, and give it a beautiful presentation color. It's going to melt all over the fish. Oh, yeah. There we go. We don't really need it at the bottom in my sauce. We're going to be putting this in the oven until it's done for about maybe 15 minutes. 15 minutes or a little less. You got to keep looking at your fish, touch it, make sure it is done, because you don't want to overcook your fish. So you got to constantly look at it. 5 minutes, look at this fish, try it out. If it's not, do another 3 or 4 minutes, but I'm giving you up to 15 minutes to get this fish done. This is kind of thick. All right. Our fish has been in there for about 10 minutes. Ooh, that's hot. Ooh, I'm burning myself, and I think this is done. Fish doesn't need to sit in there that long. Okay, our fish is done. We got our plate over here where we're going to be putting our fish. Let's get our sauce. I'm going to get some new Trevix, guys. I don't have any, My old ones got really torn up, so I have to buy some more, and I'm waiting for them to come in. This is the sauce. Look at that sauce. Look at the paprika that's in there, the redness, the color. Oh, it looks so good, and that is delicious. So we're gonna pick up one of our fishes here off our pan, and that's the sauce that's all in at the bottom. We're gonna add one here, and if you want some extra sauce on here, you can. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our sauce with our spoon because it was kind of getting thick. So I just turned it on, and I'm just gonna drizzle that on. It's on our fish. There we go. And then don't forget, oh, we had some wild rice to go with this. And look at that. Oh, nice wild rice. What we're gonna do is we're gonna lay a bed of that rice down. And here it is. This is a tilapia, baked tilapia with a Bernaise sauce and my wild rice. So that's what we're having for dinner, and I hope you can have it for dinner too, because guess what? We didn't make this alone. You and me, we did this together. We did this. Hey, I hope you like my show, and I hope you come back next time. Please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hey, come back so we can do plenty more shows. Bye.